Hi, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Chloe and I love to read. Okay, I have no idea what that intro was, but I haven't recorded a video for quite a while, and that's because mental health. I need to get my life together. So I thought for this video we could do an unhaul, and I've meant to do this for a very long time. And I decided today is going to be the day that I'm going to do it. And these are all the books. You can't really see all of them. Wait, let me show you. Yeah, they're all the books that I have unhauled. I've been pretty strict with the books that I'm unhauling, and my taste in books have definitely changed. Like, I used to love rom-com. But now, not so much. I've kept some, like Tessa Bailey, Ali Hazelwood, and some other ones. And Emily. No, not Emily. What's her name? Yeah, it's Emily, right? I don't know. My mind, I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to unhaul quite a lot of books, and if you want to buy any of these, they're going to be on my vintage. Some of them I'll go to a library, maybe, I don't know. I've got to properly go through them. But some of them will go to the library, some of them will go on my vintage. I think most of them will go on my vintage, so like special editions will go on vintage. Yeah, but that's it, pretty much what I've got. Let's just get into my unhaul, my first unhaul of 2025, and I have no idea how many books there is here, so yeah, let's just again get into the video. So first I've got actually Christmas books. I don't really like Christmas books, I've decided. So I've got All I Want for Christmas. I actually read this one and I gave it 4 stars, but I don't really want to keep it, I don't think. Yeah, I don't really want it on my shelf, so I'm gonna get rid of that. And then I recently read A Merry Little Mickey. It was last year. It's in a video. I think it's my 24-hour video. I can't quite remember, and I think I gave like 3.25 maybe. I don't know, something around there. So yeah, I didn't really like this, but I would recommend. But yeah, don't want it on my shelf. And there's The Holiday Swap. I haven't read, but again, I'm not going to read it. And then The Little Swiss Ski Chalet. I'm not going to read either. And then Love Like Farms. I actually read this. I think I gave it 4 stars too. And again, I'm not going to keep it, I don't think. Actually, maybe I might keep this because the other ones, I want to get the other ones. So I might keep this one. So let's put this on the side. I should have gone through these before I did this. And then I've also got another 2. So we've got Winter's Dream, also not going to read. And then A Winter's Wedding. I just don't like Christmas books. Yeah, it's not my cup of tea, I guess you could say. And then I've got Roomies as well by Christina Lauren. And I also read this and I didn't like this book. I think I gave it 1 star or something. I should have DNF'd this book. I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. I think this is also in a video. I can't quite remember. But yeah, just didn't like it. And then we've got this series. I have no idea what this series is. But we've got Linger, Shiver and Forever. I don't know what the order is either. But this is by Maggie Stilfrater. I don't know how to say that. But yeah, I've had these for since I've started reading. I got these from a charity shop when I was living at my mum's, and you could get like I think it was, I think 3 books for £1. I think it was. I can't quite remember. It's a really long time ago. And so I got these and I haven't read them, and yeah, I just decided to get rid of them. if I'm not going to read them, if I haven't read them in the last 3 years, 4 years, I'm not going to read them now. So that's my basics of getting most of these books gone, is if I haven't read them in the span of whatever long I've had them, so 3 years I'm going to say, then I'm going to get rid of them, or my genre has changed and I don't like that drama anymore as quite as much as others, or I just don't like the synopsis of the book. Now I've also got Artless. I haven't heard that many good things about this, and I shouldn't just get rid of the book of that, but I don't think I'll read it. I've had it for quite a while. It's been on my physical TBR for quite a while. I'm not gonna read it. I want to read other books. So yeah, that's also more of a basics as well, that I want to read so many books. So I'd rather read books that I know that I'm gonna enjoy, hopefully, than a book that I know that doesn't sound that appealing. So yeah, and then I've also got what's this called? There's a TV show on Netflix, Poldark. So I've got the first 3 in that series, and I watched a TV show, like I said, on Netflix, and that was really good. And I found these in charity shops, so I got them, and I still haven't read them. I don't think I'm gonna read them, but like if I want to read them in the future, I can always get them again. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of these. And again, I've had them since I've started reading as well, so yeah. And then I've got Graceling. Again, synopsis didn't really call to me, and it's been on my TBR for quite a long time, and I'm not drawn to it, so it's going. And then I've got Twin Crowns, and this was quite hard to get rid of because I've heard quite good things about this book, especially the second one, I think it is. But it's more about family and twins and rivalry, I think, between the sisters. I don't know, but that's what the synopsis is given. I just don't think it's my thing, and I don't really like YA. I know, but it's not really my jam. I don't know. I just doesn't draw me in. I'm sorry if you can hear the wind. It's going crazy out there. Okay. But yeah, it's not really my thing, so I'm gonna get rid of that. And then I got Chaos and Flame. Again, I haven't actually had this that long. Actually, I think I got it sometime last year. But like, I don't know. I just feel like right now I know what my genre is and what I love in books and tropes, and that I kind of know what I like. So at the time this sounded really good, but when I was going through the book, literally I read every synopsis of the book that I was like, would I like this or not? And I read the synopsis, and yeah, didn't really draw me in or anything. Yeah, but again, to be honest, if you have read any of these books and you really like that book, you can comment down below and tell me, and then maybe I'll keep the book. I don't know, but yeah, maybe I could. I don't know. And then we've got A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I feel bad getting rid of this one, but because my partner bought it to me, but I didn't like this book. I actually don't know what I gave this, and I really want to know actually. So let's find out. A Curse. I gave 3 stars. I gave 3 stars, and when I give a series for below 4 stars, I don't carry on with the series. So because this is 3 stars, watch out, Ski. Because this is 3 stars, I'm not going to carry on with the series. So there's no point of keeping the book. But I feel bad getting rid of it because my partner brought it. But yeah. Oh my god, also another reason why I'm what's the word, getting rid of so many books because I don't have any room on my shelves, so I had to get rid of a lot of books. The next book is A Pumpkin and a Patch. I've had this for quite a while as well. I think I've had this for 3 years, I think, and I tried to pick it up multiple times and I just can't get into it, so it's going. And then I've also got My Roommate is a Vampire. I've actually heard really good things about this. I know there's a second one out and I just don't know if this is kind of my thing anymore. I don't know. I don't really go towards rom-com books anymore. Yeah, so I'm gonna get rid of this, and if I want to get it again, I can. Maybe, but I don't think I will. The next book is If This Gets Out. This is an romance, and also, again, my partner got it for me. And when he showed it me and I read the back of it, I was like, oh, that actually sounds really good. But I'm not really a big rock star romance kind of girl. Like, I don't know. Actually, it does sound really good though. Okay. Let me know if anyone has read this and if they like it or not, because I might also keep this one because it sounds really good. It's a best friend's romance. It's a rock star romance. It's MM romance. Yeah, let me let me know down in the comments if you've read this and should I keep it or not, because I don't know. But for now, I'll put it over here by the Love Light Farms because it could be a maybe. And then I've got Only Love Can Hurt Like This. One of the reasons why I got this was because of the song Only Love Can Hurt Like This, and I love that song. But I haven't heard that many good things about this book, so again, and I just don't think I'm going to pick it up. I don't know, it sounds so good, but I've heard really bad things, like negative things about this book. Not negative, like not a lot of people didn't like this book, so yeah, I don't know. But for right now, it's good. I haven't been wanting to pick it up either. You know, I don't really think about picking it up, it's just there, so it's going. Okay. This might be a big one. I'm getting rid of all my Colleen Hoover books. Yep. The only one that I have read is Ugly Love, and that was at the start of my reading journey, and I absolutely love this book. I gave it 5 stars. I think one of my first 5 stars, and I actually loved this book. Should I say, 'cause I don't think about this book at all. But saying that, I'm getting rid of it. Yeah, I'm getting rid of it. And then same with Rarity, Never Never. It Ends With Us. I actually watched the movie of this and it's kind of making me want to read it now. It's making me want to read it because I kind of want to read the second one more than this one. But obviously you gotta read this one to get to the second one. But yeah, I don't know. don't know. Should I read this? I don't know. But for now, it's going. If I want to read it in the future, I'll just get it again. And then I've got November 9th. Confess, the amount of times that I try to pick this up and just can't get into it. Nope, I just can't. Same with this. I think I've picked this one up quite some, like, a lot of times as well. Okay, not a lot of times, probably like 2-3 times, and I just can't get into it. And then Losing Hope as well. I think there's one book that I want to read of Colleen Hoover's, Reminder of Impact. Like, really sad. But again, I don't know. I don't really go towards her books. So yeah, I don't know. And then we've got Catwoman, Solace Stella by Sarah J Maas. I actually found this in a little library and I got it for some reason. Or did I find it in a charity shop? I can't remember, one of them. And I got it for some reason because it's Sarah J Maas and I'm not gonna read it, so it's good. And then we've got Bone Cree's Moon. I also read this and I'm not going to carry on with the series. What did I give this? It's probably something around like 3 something stars. Yeah, gave it 3 stars. So I'm not going to carry on with the series, so I'm getting rid of the book. Or a lot of people might be mad about this. I don't know. I'm getting rid of the Cruel Prince series. I've had this literally since the start of my reading journey, and I can't do it. Like, I should have read it at the start of my reading journey because I just don't think I could pick this up, and I haven't even tried to pick up. I don't think about this series. I don't think about picking it up at all. It's going. Yeah. And nobody can convince me to keep it either because I'm not going to read it. And then I've got The Nowhere Man by Greg Erdwitz. I got this from the works and I really wanted to get into crime, mystery, all that thriller genre. So I thought I'll pick up this because it sounded really good. I haven't read it, so it sounds so good. I'm not drawn to pick it up. So it's going. And then we've got, I don't know what the series this is, but this series. And I know it's like a really good series. And I've had this actually from the start. This book I've had from the start of my reading journey. And I just don't pick it up. So I still want to read this series. I'm just getting rid of the books. And if I want to read them, I'll just listen to them or something. I don't know. But I'm getting rid of them. And then we've got A Crown of Ivory and Glass. I got this from the works when I was working there and it just sounded so good. And yeah. And what I like to do is go on TikTok and put in the book and get like a vibe of what the book is about, and I've decided that it's not my vibe. I don't know, some of these reasons is like all over the place. I just reading the synopsis isn't my thing anymore, I guess. And then Dating Dr. Dill, I've also had this for quite a while and I still haven't picked up, so again, getting rid of it because 1, I need room on my shelf. 2, I haven't picked it up in the last 3 years. I've at least had this for 3 years. So, it's going. And then we've also got Forget Me Not. And it's actually special edition. Yeah. To be honest, it does look up, and that's one of the reasons why I would love to read this book. But like, oh yeah, like, I'm not gonna pick it up. I'm not. I know my reading taste by now, and I'm leaning more into like dark romance and like sad books than rom-com, but I still got my rom-com books in case I want to read them between books. And also romance I'm going into as well, fantasy. I've been into that for quite a while, but I'm more into, I don't know, heavy topics of books like trauma and shit, and then dark romance. So I'm not gonna pick this up. So yeah, that is good. And then we've got The Rejected King. I've also had this for a very long time. I think I've had this for probably just over 3 years, probably nearly 4 years maybe. Yeah, it's going. I'm getting rid of all of my Christina and Lauren books. So we've got Dating You and Hating You, The True Love Experiment, The Soulmate Experiment, The Honeymooners, My Favourite Half Night Stand, and Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating. Yeah, I'm getting rid of all of them. The only one that I've kept is Love and Other Words. And I'm kind of scared to read that because so far I haven't loved any of Christina Anna's books. Yeah, I've read 2. So I do like to give authors 3 chances. But if I generally don't like the writer or something, I just generally can't read their books, then I won't force myself. But I usually like to give them 3 chances. So yeah, I'm getting rid of all of these. But again, if I want them back, I can always get them again. They're pretty cheap, especially from the works and other places. So yeah, and then we got one last stop. I loved what's the boyfriend material and husband material, but I've had this for quite a long time too, and it just doesn't draw me in, and I haven't wanted to read it. So I'm going to give it away to someone who would like to, who would appreciate it more, I guess. Yeah. And then we've got the Spanish Love Reception and American Roommate Experiment. I was actually going to get rid of this book, but I was like, no, let's try to read it in summertime, and I didn't. So I literally said, if I don't read it this summer, this was last year, if I don't read it this summer, I'm going to get rid of it. So yeah, we are getting rid of this book. Tried to read it multiple times and I just can't do it. I just can't. So that is the first book with this. It's interconnected. I'm like, I'm not gonna read them, so they're good. And then we've got Adult Assemble Required. I've also had this for quite a while and I'm just not drawn to it, so I'm not gonna make myself read something that I'm not gonna read. And then What If It's Us is a MM romance, and yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I got it, because it was MM and I love MM romances. And yeah, I haven't picked it up, don't think about picking it up, and like I just want room on my shelf as well, and I'm not gonna pick it up. I just, you know, no, I'm not gonna pick it up. And then I've got You've Reached Sam. I know this is actually a really sad book. I just don't think I'm going to read it because it's very YA. And yeah, I'm not going to pick up. And then I've got The Switch. I'm not going to pick up. I'm not into rom-com anymore. That is the main thing. I don't really love rom-coms. So I'm not going to read them. Then I've got Every Summer After. I actually gave this like, I think nearly 4 stars, maybe like 3.5 or something like that. I don't know, I can't remember, but somewhere around there. And I didn't like a trope that was in this book. Really didn't like that trope, and I know it's in this trope. I mean, in this book. So I'm getting rid of them. They're good. And then we've got Set on You and X's and O's. I'm just not, I don't want to keep explaining why I'm getting rid of these books, but its main reason is because I just don't like rom-coms. I'm keeping books that I know that I love the author from, mainly. So Tessa Bailey and Ali Hazelwood and Emily Henry are the main ones that I like of rom-com books. And there's some other ones as well that I want to try out. But mainly, yeah, they're just, I'm not going to read them. And then we've got this series, What Lies Beyond the Veil, What Lurks Between the Fates, and oh my god, I can't speak. What Unts Inside the Shadows. I read the first one. I actually don't know what I gave. It's probably, I think I gave it quite an I rating. I think I gave it 4 stars. So technically I should carry on with the series. What did I give you? Yeah, I gave it 4 stars. So technically by my thingy of if it's 4 stars and upwards, I carry on with the series. But I just think there's other series out there that I just want to read or continue reading, and this isn't one of them. So yeah, I'm getting rid of that. And then we've also got If Only You and Only When It's Us, and it's 1 and 2 of this series, not 1 and 6 of this series. I got the 6th one first, then I realised it was series, so I went and got the first one, and I haven't read them and I'm not going to read them. I'm just not. So I'm getting rid of them. This is such a stupid reason why I'm getting rid of this book, but it's the thing, okay? I got these from 66 Books, and when I came back, they wasn't the same size as the off-campus series. Like the book size wasn't the same as them, and it was annoying me. So literally that's the only reason why I'm getting rid of this series. And then I also might get rid of my off-campus series, the old covers, and get the new covers from the works, and then also get Briar U series from the works. So it's all the same covers and same size and that, so I might get rid of them, but they're not on him yet because I don't know if I want to get rid of them. But yeah, I'm getting rid of them. And then we got Fake Dates and Mooncakes. I actually tried to read this. Yeah, it's so got a bookmarking. And yeah, it's an MM romance, and I couldn't do it. It just wasn't my thing. I just didn't like it. And then we've got The Dead Romantics. This is a relationship with a ghost, I think, and I can't do that. There's just things I can't do. And then we've got The XX. I've heard really good things about this book as well. I've had it for quite a while and I just can't get into it. I just can't do it. And then we've got The Cleat Cute, I think it's called, and it's a FF romance, female romance, and this is also special edition. I actually don't know where this is from. Oh, Afterlight. And yeah, I'm not gonna read it. I'm knackered. Okay, we've got like, I think these are mostly fantasy now. Yeah. So we have got the Wheel of Time series. I tried to read the first one and I just couldn't do it. I watched the series, and the series is actually really good. And then I tried to read the first book and I couldn't do it. It was just too brain consuming for me, and yeah. And I tried to do the audio just to help out, and I couldn't do the audio either, so I'm giving up on that series. And then people might be mad about this. Actually, I don't think many people will be mad about this because I don't think many people like the series. I think it's the other series that goes along with the series that people might be mad about. I don't know. But I'm getting rid of Shadow and Bone series. So we've got Shadow and Bone, Siege and Storm, and Ruin and Rising. I've also had these for quite a while. I think I've had them around the same time as the Cruel Prince series, around that time. So I've had it for nearly 4 years probably, and I haven't picked them up, so I'm getting rid of. And then to go with that, I'm getting rid of these books, because I think you've got to read these books to read these books. So I know a lot of people love this series, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not going to do that. Okay, this is so stupid. I think I just was overwhelmed and excited and just all of it that I simply got these books. I have no idea what this series is, or even if it is a series, but it's Disney books, and I got them from 66 Books. So there is As Old as Time, the Twisted Tale series, Part of Your World, All New World, and Go the Distance. And the reason why I ended up getting it is because I got too excited, and then I came back and a couple of months after, or when I was going through the books, I realised that these aren't the colours that I want. Yeah, the covers that I want, I think it's the US. Let me show you what covers I want. It's like these covers, and I want them covers. So yeah, I'm getting rid of these. And I'm like, am I gonna actually read these books? Probably not. But I still want the covers, and I'm gonna get one at a time to see if I actually want to read them. We've got another Christmas book. We've got Christmas for Beginners. Again, don't like Christmas books, so that's going. And I've also got Shatter Me, and the reason why I'm getting rid of this book is because I got the box set. I don't need 2 Shatter Me books, so I'm getting rid of one. This is a little bit damaged, but yeah, there's that. And then for hardbacks, and I think all of them are fantasy, I've got Witch King Special Edition. I don't think it's going how it does. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I start Lumicrate and what's the other one called? I don't know what the other one's called. Lumicrate and Fairy Loot is because the books that I was getting I wasn't going to read, and that's what this is. So yeah, that's going. And then we've got Zara, I think it is. Not going to read. Then we've got After the Forest. Not going to read. We got The Forest Grimm. I do like the cover of this. This looks really cool. I think it's like Red Riding Hood. What are they called? The woman who has the red hood, and yeah, I don't know, but yeah. I'm not going to read. I'm not going to read. And then we've got The Red Scholar's Wake. This is a sci-fi, I think it is. I've kept one sci-fi book, and it is here, because that sounds really good. So I'll kept that one, but this, not my thing. And then we've got Cruel Illusions. This does sound really good, but there's not good views on it, and I've had it for quite a while and I haven't picked it up. Well, I tried to pick it up a few times and I just can't get into it, so here it is. And then we got Vesperine. I've had this for quite a long time as well. I haven't picked it up, and it's going. And then we've got The Sun and the Void. This was so hard to get rid of because I love the cover and I love this, and is there. Yeah, and I love this. I love everything about this book, but reading the synopsis isn't my thing. So that is going. And then we've got Wild and Wicked Things. I actually tried to pick this up quite a while ago, and I think I got like 3 chapters in, and yeah, didn't like it. Well, not so didn't like it, I just didn't pick it up again. So it is. Then I got Whispering Dark. Again, not my thing. And then I got With This Kiss. I've actually had this for a really long time as well. I think this is one of my first hardbacks and one of my first sprayed edges. And yeah, it did sound really good, but obviously my genre and my type of books that I like has changed, so this isn't my thing anymore. And then I've got The Taker. My partner found this off, I don't know where he found it, maybe in a library, like a small library. And he thought that I like it because it sounded like it was dark romance and all that stuff. But reading the back, no. Or it's a fancy, I don't know. And then I got So Close by Sylvia Day. I really do want to read her books, but I just think I want to get them in paperback maybe. I don't know. It's just one of the things where like there's so many books out there that I want to read, and then the authors that I love, I want to read the backlist of books. So yeah, I'm trying to prioritize books that I want to read over books that I'm like meh about. So this is one of them. And then I've got The Stardust Thief, The Luminaries, Sing Me to Sleep, Violet Made of Thorns, If I Have to Be Haunted, Foul Lady Fortune. Oh, okay. One of the reasons why I'm getting rid of this book is because there's a series connected to this book. I forgot what it's called. Do I still have it? I should still have that book, or have I got rid of it? Okay, there's a book that is connected to this, and I want this book in paperback. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm getting rid of that one. And then we got One for My Enemies. Again, this is not really my thing. Like when reading the synopsis, I've heard really good things about this book, but when reading the synopsis, it's not really giving romance, it's giving family drama. Well, to me it is. There probably is romance in it, but from the synopsis it doesn't sound like it, and I need romance in my books. And then we've got The Desert Air. Then we've got The Fairyborn. And the last one is The Threads That Bind. Okay, I just kind of want to know how many books I'm getting rid of, so I'm going to count them really quickly. Okay, I've counted, and there is 116 books here that I'm unhauling, and I've still got some of my old books that I also unhauled like a really long time ago. I did a video on that, and I still got some of them books, actually most of them books. So yeah, quite a lot of books. But if you want any of these, go on my Vinted. Yeah, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks I will put them on slowly and surely. But if you want them like then and they're not on my Vinted, message me on my Instagram, which is down below in the description, and I will sort it out. But yeah, these are all the books that I am unhauling, and I'm ready to get rid of them so that I can have books in these cubes and I can actually sort out my shelves properly and not have them stacked like it is behind me. So yeah, if you like this video, press the like button down below, and if you want to stick around, press the subscribe button, and I'll see you next video. Bye guys.